Kids, cancer. Two words that should never exist in the same sentence. And yet, after accidents, cancer is the second leading cause of death in children ages 1 to 14. According to the American Cancer Society, about 10,000 children will be diagnosed with cancer in 2022. A special thank you to the Owen family, not only for what they're doing for the greater good, but for their willingness to share their emotional story with us. I warn you, it's a sad story, but I can also promise an uplifting and incredibly inspiring ending.
I am Grania Owen, and I have 4 boys. So first and foremost, I'm a mom.
Clay Owen here. Just found myself in the middle of this whole childhood cancer thing as a dad who went to work one day and I got a phone call.
It was 1999, December, and Killian came home from school with a stomach ache and a fever. So we waited a couple of days, then I took him to the doctor and they did a blood test, and that was when we discovered that he had leukemia.
Of course, we were just devastated, but, we were given, pretty good news on the day that said it's likely to be the most common form of leukemia. At that point, they were curing like 80 to 90% of cases. So we felt pretty good about things at that point.
We were hopeful that everything was going to be okay eventually, but it was hard. It was very hard. The treatment is really awful for children because it wasn't designed for them. We got almost all the way through his treatment. With 6 months to go, we went for a routine blood test and discovered that the leukemia had come back worse than ever. So now our next option was a bone marrow transplant.
And we were extremely fortunate in that his twin brother, Garrett, was a perfect match. And his body accepted the bone marrow. There's always a chance that your body could reject it, just like, any organ transplant, your body could reject that, but his body accepted it.
We're in the hospital for a regular blood test at 90 days and discovered it had come back again. And at that point, the doctors took us into a room and they said, we're really sorry, but he's had all the treatment he can have and you need to go and make some memories.
But Grania refused to believe that was all they could do. And in her research, she discovered a drug that needed special approval to be used on Killian, but it was stuck in the lab due to a lack of funding. Killian Owen died 3 weeks later. He was 9 years old. And a year after his death, Grania and Clay Owen founded Curing Kids Cancer.
This week has been wonderful. Last night we had our VIP dinner and we did a call to fund for our doctor who was here, Dr. Grupp, and we managed to raise $50,000, which is amazing. And that is the right amount then for us to be able to treat 2 children with CAR T-cell therapy, which is a life-saving therapy for leukemia. And to me, that's extra special because our little boy died of leukemia.
Curing Kids Cancer has been incredibly instrumental in the work that we do research-wise to get new cell therapies delivered to kids with cancer.
To know that we are then going to be able to hopefully save 2 lives just means the world to me. It's a huge blessing to be able to do that. And the weather here today, as you can probably tell, is absolutely perfect. And I think that's because our little angel Killian is up there watching over us. We literally could not have dialed up better weather than this. So I hope everybody has fun whilst they're helping us to raise money because it's such an important cause, and I want them all to come back again next year because the need for the children is now, immediate, and the money that we're going to be able to donate through the efforts of this golf course is really going to help save children's lives, and there's nothing more priceless than that.
I mean, you're literally curing kids' cancer.
Yes. Yes, I know. It gives me goosebumps when I talk about it, because I sat at my kitchen table thinking, if I could just save one child, like Killian, if I could just save one child, I would be happy. And now I know that we've managed to save hundreds of children, and we've given them back to their parents when they've been told there's no hope.
To date, Curing Kids Cancer has raised over $25 million. If you too would like to help this cause and incredible charity, go to curingkidscancer.org and donate today.